As much as it hurt to watch Weenay die, I gotta be honest. I think it would have been better for the show if she had remained dead. What is up, y'all? It's your man, Dad Dude, bringing you guys another video. I'm giving out subscriptions down below, so go hit that button. I'd appreciate it. Unless it's a character that the story just cannot go on without, I am generally not a fan of reviving characters, especially after a very heartfelt send-off. Like, we watched for what felt like forever while Belle held Weenie as she turned to dust. Belle was crying, Weenie was crying, we were crying, and it just, that felt like a nice final moment for Weenie's character. I don't see the need to have brought her back. Weenie gave some last, like, heartfelt words. It was some very emotional shit. Very emotional scene. Bringing her back after all of that just seems like a big middle finger to the audience. Like, it's basically the show taking advantage of the audience's affection for a character to kick us in the feels, only for that kick in the feels to then not matter. But more importantly, it was just a big waste of opportunity for some major character development for Belle. Like, imagine how the tragic loss of Weenie could have done to Belle's character. Having Weenie die in his arms after everything he had gone through with her, saving her in the dungeon, bringing her back to the family, bonding with her, all that kind of stuff, and then to have her die in his arms, what that could have done to his character. He could have become a lot more jaded or somber, or maybe even more angry and violent. That would have made for such an interesting character turn, because what Belle usually is, like the joyous, like little kid, like little brother to everybody. He's always going around being happy and kind, helping everyone. If he had like a drastic shift in character, but not an unexplained drastic shift. Usually you have a major shift in the character, you need a reason for that shift, and Weenie's death could have been that reason, and it would have made for such an interesting character turn and some whole different development he could have gone through for Weenie being the catalyst for it. But that was just a missed chance. That's a major character growth. It doesn't have to be permanent. It could have been a temporary shift where he goes through this change and his friends come around him and everything, and they bring him back to being the old Belle, or something along those lines. I'm not like advocating for a permanent shift in Belle's character, but bringing Weenie back just wastes all that potential for a major character growth for Belle. Dude, Asterius is a freaking monster. I mean, like, yeah, he's an actual monster, but the dude is a freaking beast. He was able to go toe to toe with Eyes while missing an arm. If Eyes hadn't gotten the jump on him from the beginning of that fight, it looks like he might have been able to take her, and we know how ridiculously strong Eyes is, which begs the question, why is Asterius so much stronger than the rest of the Xenos? It's not like he's a little bit stronger than Gross or a little bit stronger than Lid. He's exponentially stronger than those two. And those two after him are the next two strongest Xenos. What makes Asterius so strong? I know that Lid mentioned he was down deeper in the dungeon training. So are the Xenos capable of training and like getting more powerful and like gaining higher stats like the adventurers are? There's like a similar leveling up process? And if that's the case, why the hell are the other Xenos not down in the dungeon training like he is? If he's so ridiculously strong, you would think it would be a lot more beneficial if all the other ones were maybe not as strong as him, but a lot stronger than what they are. You would think they would have been like so easy targets for the poachers if some of them were at least half as strong as Asterius is. Like, come on, you guys should be down to training with him if the training is what makes him that strong. I wonder if everyone's going to buy Belle's story of like, him not wanting other adventurers to butt in on his hunt when he was trying to save Weenie, but he didn't want to appear like he was trying to save Weenie. And part of me hopes that they don't buy his story, because I'm still holding out for maybe we'll get some episodes where it's the Hestia family having to fight to protect the Xenos from the other families, people they had previously thought of as friends, or fighting alongside the Xenos against other families that they had thought of as friends. Like, I want a scene where Belle is having to fight against Eyes to protect the Xenos. I think that would be an amazing scene to have Belle have to seriously fight against Eyes, like the woman he idolizes. Like, it's different than him training with Eyes. That's totally different than having to seriously fight against her. Like, maybe not to the death, but you know, an actual fight to protect the Xenos, because we know how Bell feels about the Xenos and we know how Bell feels about Eyes. I think that would make for a very, very interesting conflict to have to bring those two things he loves into conflict with each other. You have to choose one, because I think he would choose the Xenos because he feels Bell likes to save people. He likes being the hero, and the Xenos really need somebody on their side right now. So yeah, that will put him in direct conflict with Eyes. I really want that scene. Anyways, guys, that'll have for you on this one. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up and also comment. I respond to almost everything. If you didn't like the video, again, hit me up in the comments. We can talk about it. If you were so inclined to subscribe, I'd appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.